This guy can like kind of surprise some teams, I guess. First thing I'm thinking of is we need a Woger chick, because Woger comes in at full, it will take whatever and then kill you. So, Woger check. I also might want to run Band, but I don't know about that one. Woger check probably could be like fit. We could do Fizz Def Glow-King, but that's like shaky. A lot of checks are shaky. And I don't want to use Patch. It feels like lame to use Patch. Um, I could go Geezing, kind of. Eh. That guy also, by the way, gets shamoned by a plus two Tara Cudgel. Uh, I'm not even joking. That genuinely gets O-code, which is just really really funny. But yeah, I think I kind of like Rilla, maybe because it can give it regen. I also like the idea of running Polt because it's more speed control and it can help with King Gambit if I want to tech. So I think we're gonna just throw Polt on here. I don't know about the set yet, but we're gonna kind of decide Mons now. It also helps against like fighting types. I guess like Za is obviously gonna be thrown for that. So that I think that's a pretty good idea. Um, Obviously this guy is weak too. I mean he doesn't like Mola kind of. I don't really like Mola. No one likes Mola. Mola isn't cool. We could do that. It's also, uh, obviously just a scarf guy. So, like, um, it's so funny because I'm looking at the few things this guy would be good against, and like, there's like Iron Moth who is gonna be faster because most of them run the stupid speed set, which isn't even good, but like, it's better. It could get Saraledge, Ace. Like I'm being so honest, like I'm pretty sure I made a clip of it, but like this dude is not great. Like he's not the best, but he is pretty good. And you can like adamant this dude too. Like you can't adamant this guy that guy, but this guy you can like super adamant him, and you can run Lorb and like CC, Accelerock, Crunch, ST. This is like a really good set. This right here. It's like pretty good. Not really good, but it's like decent. And anyway, uh we want a ground, right? We want someone who could do something. We want someone who could spin too, or maybe just someone who could pivot. I guess we could slap a Tusk on the team. You know, not really. I don't really need a pivot, but this is gonna potentially be a rocker. Um, no, what did I do that for? Tusk, greatest, and we have Triassic Triangle. I give them all the same name, so this is like lore-wise, and she is my Dragapult, and this is my Tusk. Anyway, right, we're building around this guy. I'm about to lose so much points, but I'm fine with losing points. I'm actually gonna start testing because I have OST stuff in 2 weeks. So I'm gonna start testing my stuff on an alt. None of the alts I've shown, but um, Tusk, this guy. I want a flying type, but we're losing the plot a bit. Aloe would be super giga annoying for this team, right? Like really annoying. I kind of like the idea of Ogre. I like it. It's more speed. It is just there. I don't know. I like her. She's a good mon overall. And it's gonna help against Mola, who I don't like to face, nor do I think it's not like it's not that obnoxious. But anyway, hazard control. I would like to have a hat here. Maybe a hat could help. I also think maybe I could make this into something else. Like I could do like base pawn. I wanted to say. I like base pawn. I could get spikes up with this too, and I could encore this like really good anti setup. So yeah, sure, I'll do that. Hat. I'm thinking Hat. This is also good against Woger, who's obviously a threat here. Hatterini is just there. It's Hat. It's like I don't really know what else to say. I can run Calm Mind actually, or Pain Split. I'll decide. But Calm Mind looks like a decent win con because I want some kind of win con here. Team does not like Corv. I've just noticed that, but I have ways around that already. But tired. No steal. So let's just add a steal real quick. I would like Heatran. I think Heatran definitely works as a steal. Gambit also works. Gambit really works because I don't have a... Yeah, we'll use Gambit. Alright, so this is our team. Hold on. There's also Lord there. He's El Gambito. Wait. Alright, so this one... We're gonna say Terra Fairy because this is like the most useful. Boots. I would like Status because we are not the best against opposing Gambit. We're on like Horrid against Gambit, but we aren't like the best. We're gonna run double special a U-turn, so this is just like typical default. Now we have this. We're gonna run Terra Fight. I think Booster Energy, CC, Headlong Rush, Ice Spinner, Rapid Spin. Simple set. I mean, I love Tusk. I don't know. I just love Tusk, and I think Booster Energy is probably one of its best sets. I might run a Boots here. I think I might actually just run Band. Because it's just a good breaker, I think. But then again, I think based on the kind of nature of this team, I don't think I'm going to run any of those. I want something that could get the guy in safely. So something like this works super well. This can get stuff in against like Corv, you know, because it's never going to be like super, like it's not going to be like a good thing that this guy has to face. In fact, did you know that a +6 knockoff never KOs Max Def Corv from Leaf? Even if you give it black glasses, which I tested before. But anyway, I kind of like the idea of running no item. Now, the reason for that is webs, but the more I think about it, we don't really worry about webs. We have 2 removal, and because I'm counting Hat as removal, and we have Boots Polt, so who really cares about webs? I still like the idea that we don't really care about stuff at all on the ground. So I kind of like, maybe we could run Meadow Plate for just more damage. Now this one, I'm just going to yoink this set from here. So, let's just past accessories. And this set, this is a simple set. Hex Polt with Wisp +2 stuff. Yeah, this looks pretty good. And then we're going to run this team looks like it wouldn't be good against. It would be good against Stall, actually. This would pretty much do good against Stall, I think. Regardless, Air Balloon. We don't have a flying, actually. I just noticed that. That's kind of bad. Yeah, it's actually really bad. Shit, we don't even have I didn't even give rocks to. I mean, I could try to fit rocks on this guy. Yeah, but we don't have a fly. I feel like maybe that's like suddenly something I noticed, which is like not cool. We could turn Polt into Corv, who would fit the flying option, but I don't know. Because are we okay against, like, we're not really too good against EQ kind of stuff. Like a regular ass Tusk would really start to, like, hurt. Like, that would just, like, not be a good interaction for this team. But yeah, like a flying... Like, I could run Torn. We can run Zap. Because now we're pretty much okay against Gambit. Because I'm going to run a low kick dude on our Gambit. Who must always gets away with beating Gambit there. I think we're going to run... Maybe a Zap. Right, does this work? I want to move this guy here. But I think Zapdos... is good because it also serves as a check to Zamazenta, and I want to run. I've never actually ran this set before, but I want to run an offensive Zapdos. And since this guy is offensive, he doesn't have the ability to check Za as much. We're going to run Terra Ghost. And I like the idea of a like Terra SD Sucker. I'm gonna run Terra Dark here. Kowtow with black glasses. It's like a really basic gambit, but this is just, yeah, that's all there is to say. This is like a basic gambit. We also don't have rocks on this team, which is like not tough. I could boots this, I guess. Stealth Rock, and I'm gonna give this helmet. Actually, leftovers, because again, I don't really feel like I need the boots on Tusk. I feel like throwing boots on Tusk is not a waste of an item, but it's not that great. I mean, this team would kind of hate to face Toxic Spikes Glim. Like, that could literally be the biggest issue ever for this team. Like, yeah. So maybe we'll run like a defensive Boots Tusk. No, not Sash. Boots. This works. And we'll just run Terra Steel. And yeah, that's the team. This looks really, really interesting. I don't think this is the best team I've ever made. But you know what? We're actually gonna Terra Fire you, which isn't like super seen, but we're not the best against a Wisp user, so we're gonna Terra Fire Terrabla. No, wait, would that be good? I mean, no, it wouldn't. We're gonna Terra Fire Air Balloon with low kick over Kowtow. See how this does, because I've never did this kind of set in my entire life. I mean, this is like really just simple team. Yeah. All right, we can try this. Time to lose in a little bit of elo, but okay. Maybe I could lock in. If I win one game with this in 1700s, I'll be very happy. Cause geez. You know what? I actually have an idea here, because we have enough offense, right? Yeah, we have enough offense. Why don't we do defensive? I'm fixing this before we load into anything. Defensive, this, with, obviously, U-turn. Because we're, like, super... The team is, like, pretty offensive overall. I think we want an AV hat over the set. Which is something I never see anymore. Never use anymore. It's not even against the set. The set is actually really fucking good. It's just not as good as the other, the other one. Maybe a double para plus that. Maybe we could afford to run something else on this. But I think I'm going to keep Scarf just cuz. I'm going to run Psyshock. I'm also going to run Noise here because I'm keeping Scarf. Now we have, like, more insurance against Wake. I think that was definitely the play with those 2 months. Like, I was looking at it, I was like, nah. Big HP. I'm not sure if this is going to end up being better than, the one before, but we'll figure that out. I also think we can run Volt Switch on this because we like something that actually can hit Corviknight again because we don't have much stuff to hit them on. Hold on, let me take a look here, because is this... we're going to run a U-turn because I don't like Volt Switch because of Tinglu existing and Discharge. Now, I know we're not spending as much power at all, really. But I want to hit Corv, and I want to still pivot. I think that's... Wait, no. No, wait. T-Wave. There we go. Alright, this works. Alright, here we go. We're facing this team. This is the Storm Zone team. So I know every set here. That's Terra Steel Dragon. This is Ice Hammer Tinkaton. They're most likely going to lead said Ice Hammer Tinkaton. And I don't even know what I'm supposed to do against that shit. I can, like, Volt. Because you're going to be faster, yeah. And now I can just get these rocks up. And they could Terra Ghost here to try and spin block. I'm just going to hit that. Alright, now, could go Hat. I think I can just go Hat here. It's safe. They might just Flash Cannon, which is like... But they're probably not going to. They're probably just going to go back. That's they did Flash Cannon. I was stupid. We know the set. We can Volt. I got rid of that. I'm just going to sack out again. It's not that useful this game. They hit Pulse. Does El Gambito not? No, it loses. You can come in and play rough. I do like the idea of just going Leaf and hitting the Yui here on that. And then I can go into this guy and just Headlong. And if they want a Terra, I would be... Alright, that's amazing. Please. Be my guest. An Encore, that recover. Now I'm just going to spam Cudgel. I'm going to knock. Encore. Bud. Does Cudgel... Metal Plate Cudgel most likely kills this, and if it does, I'm gonna go for it, obviously. But we got Ogerpon, just normal Ogerpon, but instead of boots, we're running Metal Plate. Where's the M? Meadow Plate. Meadow. Where's this? Metal Plate versus Aloe. OUAV, Cudgel will never not smoke, right? Yeah, never. So this is just gonna kill. So he just straight up murder that. That's awesome. I'm just gonna U-turn, and I can sack this guy. This dies, which is awesome. So I get a free pivot into whatever. Now does Metal Plate Cudgel kill Great Tusk? Yup. Yup. So this will kill this. This is setting me up for a simple Gambito victory. Alright, they threw. That's Giga GG then. Their Leaf, they're just base pawn. Boots attacker takes... I guess I can U-turn. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to Yui. And then sack Zapdos. But I guess since you're banned, you're not banned. I can just T-Wave this. Ah, that's unfortunate. Again, I can hit this Hurricane. I go into this Patches here. Please don't go tough. I'm out of sack. I don't really know what you're... Yeah, well... That is really weird to see this team actually pull off a W. I didn't get to use Patches, but that was cool. I mean, again, like, I thought I'd lose Elo, not whatever that was. But, I do like Metal Plate on this Mon because I feel like Boots is kind of a waste, almost. Not a waste. Okay, look, Boots is such a good item. But like, if you run on type of teams where I run where it's like 2 removal, it's kind of a waste. Not all my teams are 2 removal, but a lot of my teams are 2 removal. Just... Oh god, I'm calculating this. Lycanroc-Midnight, and this is Jolly. If you guys don't know what I'm calculating, that's fine. Will you lead? CC could smoke. And that's the best usage I'm ever going to get out of Patches. So, high genuinely? Hold on. How much does this do treads? Probably does not even touch, right? Yeah. I'm going to hit this. Alright. You know what? That's an amazing trade. I'll fucking take it. I like lefties. Because I feel like we can get better. I think lefties is going to give me better results. I got rid of that. That's fine. With so much help from this guy. So much help, by the way. Like you'd be so surprised how much this guy helped. Knockoff was obviously going to come out there. Volt switch. Yeah, this could be pivot. You know what this could be? This really could be pivot. I don't know. I kind of like... I think it's fine for this, but yeah. Tusk. Are rocks more important? Just in case that's random sash. Yes, and I have this dude, so it's fine. I like lefties Tusk here. That's really good. That's really good. It would be a lie to say that's bad. Okay, I like this alive. I mean, I also don't like getting chip on Zap, Zap basically wins at this point. So I want to go this, and I'm going to just noise spam. I guess I can noise once, and then I can go back and sack something, or I don't know. Yeah. They could go Hamu on this. They could. That would be a good play, because, yeah. I'm going to go hard Patches, right? And now I can get my Stone Edge off. Who knows how much the Stone Edge is going to do. Only... Who knows how much this play rough is about to do? It's a Raging Bolt. We're just going to assume this. And I have no sucker. I have play rough. This is so bad. This one sucks. Oh God. You're most likely Specs. I was correct. You were indeed Specs. Good play by Op. I was about a Draining Kiss there. Better play by me, because I'm better at this game. Doma. Alright, I'm retarded. Worthy ass trade if I let them get these 2 spikes up. That's, or not 2 spikes, but basically I'm just gonna go this and hit Stone Edge. Please give me 1 kill. I'm just gonna get A-Jet killed, by the way. I'm like so sure, yeah. Oh no, it lived. Wow, the bulk is so goated. Do I just hit this? For chip? Yeah, sure. Volt. Alright, good. No, I actually think that was a... I'm gonna spin here. Actually, I'm gonna headlong. Because just in case they want to, like, try and block whatever, but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't even be banded on this kind of team, but I'm just trying to play it safe. With all the chip Bolt is taken, I do sincerely believe my guy can win. I feel like that was maybe a misplay sacking that, maybe. But I kind of disagree because I have Gambit in the back who's always gonna take a Bolt hit. I can just get the knock on this guy. Unless Cudgel kills. It's like it doesn't matter, right? I mean, maybe it does matter, but I don't think it matters, yeah. I'm Terrifier. I'm my dude. So they're gonna go with that, and they're gonna hit U-turn, right? They might literally Terror U-turn, which is super reliable for this case. Did I get my kill? Yeah, I got my 1 kill with Patches. With the GOAT. How am I getting so consistent? With Midnight, I don't know. I think this is like a really weird team, and I think I'd much rather have like a T-Tar in this slot. Maybe. I'd honestly rather have Dusk Lycanroc in that slot. Yeah, they go this. I'm not going to Terror back, and I get my Zapdos. It depends because I U-turned, but yeah, I get my Zapdos in. If they go Moltres. And then I'm actually gonna sack. Okay, so they go this. Volt. Do I just sack? Yeah, I'll just sack Leaf straight up. Because they're specs, right? They're definitely specs. Now the real question here is that banded, right? Ogre Pawn. We're gonna say Boots Attacker versus Ogre Pawn Choice Band, right? Now U-turn from Choice Band. So that is super banded. Means Gambit always wins here. So I'm just gonna sucker, right? Again, you're not Calm Mind because you have an Terrifier, SD, Iron Head, Wait, what the sucker kill? Hold on. King Gambit, Swords Dance, Moltres, +2, 4 dead. Yeah, okay, so I just didn't want to get any penny trying to chip on me. We're gonna sucker Ogre too. Okay, let's say, okay, this is like really weird, but Raging Bolt, choice specs versus 112. No, 112. So you're all right. Good, I win. All right, GG. That was hard fought game. So I respect my op for that game. That, you know what? That's it though. That's I actually got a kill with the goat. With the goat. Anyway, goodbye, goons. Love you guys.